2 years into our marriage, my husband came home one day and said he had something he needed to tell me. He disclosed that he'd had a pornography addiction since he was a child, and I had no idea. The world, the floor just dropped out from underneath me. Everything I thought that he was, turns out was a lie. And I had no idea how to move forward, how to find a way to live with this. Were we going to stay together? Were we going to separate? How does one work through this? There's no playbook for that. There's no rule book. There's no guide how to do that, I thought. Fast forward a couple years, when we hit a real rock bottom is when I learned that he had been having an emotional affair and the attempts that he'd gone through to deceive and manipulate and keep me from the truth. And when I learned that truth, I was devastated. In this rock bottom place, I found myself acting out of anger, and I was totally out of control. And I realized that word unmanageable came to mind, and I had had some previous exposure to a 12-step program, and I knew that step 1 was that my life has become unmanageable. And I realized that it was so far outside my control, and there was nothing that I could do. There was never anything I could have done. I finally hit that rock bottom point where I could let go and let God take care of him and find the healing that I needed for myself. That's when I found the SA Lifeline. I was able to start attending the 12-step meetings where I found a community of women who had experienced similar betrayals in their own life. Knowing that I wasn't alone anymore made all the difference in my life. If you find yourself in this situation, please come. Come be with us. Come find your own strength, your own hope, and your own healing. It's worth it, and it's work, but it's totally worth it.